Hello everyone, welcome to Thesis 123. I learn and teach online. The current topic of this video is formatting of the Matlab plot. The formatting of plot means the proper representation or description of the plot with all the information related to your simulations like title, X label, Y label, legend, font color, font type, font size and access control. Formatting of the plot in the Matlab can be done by two methods. One, by using plot by using commands or Matlab commands, or by using Matlab editor. Now I am going to teach the formatting the Matlab plot using Matlab commands. Let us take the general overview of the plot. So you have a title of the figure, you have a X label, Y label and legend. If you have more than two lines or curves or plots in a Matlab window or any figure, you have to represent with a which line is represents with what. So then for that we have to represent with the legend, and also you want to explain clear information of each curve, then we use the text, that is called text labels here. So these are the formatting of the plot means the X label, Y label, plot, legend and text, and also this axis control. Let us see the label XY labels, title and legend. So the syntax of the X label, Y label is X label of string. So you have to write some example X label of time, Y label of string, and example is Y label of distance. So like that you have to represent. Similarly for title, you have the title of string. It is the syntax of this title, and corresponding example is title of time versus distance. Let us take one example. So example is like this. So title of the this plot is plot of time versus distance. X label is time, Y label is distance. Now let us take one example with X and Y data. So with this we will try to plot the complete information of all the labels in the plot. Let us take the X and Y values are like this. So now I am plotting a plot of X versus Y. So this is the plot I am getting. Now I want to put to the dock to my this one so that I can see all this figure. I don't want this. I don't want this. Now this is our plot. Let us take, now I want to give the labels of the plot. Title of the plot is first I'll give X label, time. Yes, so it is appeared in the X label. Similarly Y label is distance. Distance, so Y label is appeared. Similarly title of the plot is, it is plot of time versus distance. So like this we can give, so title has appeared. So like this we can give X label, Y label and title, and also legend and legend is, so I am just writing just for now representation purpose, case 1 legend. So legend is appeared here. So like this I have given all the names. Now I want to format all this one. So before formatting all, just I want to concentrate only on the title so that we can apply the same thing to all other X label, Y label and legend. So now I want to change the color of the size of the title. Now I am going to apply all this color, font size, the font type and all the font name etc. on the title only. So let us see I want to increase the title size. So already I have used the title, I have already used. So title of distance, it is distance, and I want to font size is 16. Let us take title. So title is font size is changed, and for the same thing, whenever you use arrow, so automatically comes all the whatever previously used, and I want to use the font weight is bold, font weight is bold. Now it became bold. Now I want to change the font color. Title with font color is with red color. So font color changed to red color. Now I want to change the font angle. So I want to change it to italic. Font angle, font angle, font angle to italic. So I've changed the font angle. So like this, I can change the size of the title, and what is the weight of this, and I can also change the and also font angle and font weight. And similarly, we can also change the font name. Let us take font name is it is called font name. Font name is, I want to give in Arial. So you can see, I mean, it is, I think it's already Arial 1, so I can change Times New Roman. Yes, so you can see the difference of the Times New Roman. So like this, we can change to the X label, Y label, and also if you change this line properties also, then automatically affect in the legend. So now I have already written this all the codes to the all the XY axis. Just I will take copy and paste here. Just I am coming here. So it is already done this here. So I'm just going to the plot. Already all things are given here. Just I'm copying and pasting this. If you see this now, you can see that. So complete plot is, so I have changed with the Y label, X label, and title, and the line properties with daughter dash line with red color with markers with bag. Outside is black, and inner side. So it is, everything is mentioned in this. So you can just go, you can come to the, just see the YouTube video down. You can find all the code of this one. So now coming to the legend. So we'll go to the legend 1. So generally the representation of legend is, so here this is the legend, and the syntax of legend is text 1, text 2, and position. Legend of text 1, text 2, or string 1, string 2, position. Position means the location of this text in the plot. So by default it is 1. Here it is by default it comes. Otherwise, if you represent 2 with a 2, position 2, it comes here, and position for 3 it appear here, for the 4 here. And if you have a number of plots in the plot, and you don't want to mention the legend inside of the plot, then you can use the -1 in the position place. Then all the text will go to the legend, will go to outside. Or sometimes you can also use in the place of position 0, where it is best fit, so that it's not interfere with the current plots in the figure. Let us I will take one example to this. So I'm going to take this example for our explanation. So I'm just taking this example. X1 is equal to line space of -1 to 5 to 100 values, and similarly y1 is equal to this x1 square minus 4x plus 9 by 2x square plus 5. So now I am plotting. So already plot is there, just I am using hold on to held that the previous one. Hold on, then plot of x1 comma y1. So now it is, the plot is coming on. So the new plot has come here. So just I want to line width, I'll give line width around 3 I'll give. So line width to this one is 3. So now these are two plots. So now I want to give with legend with this name and this. So legend of, whenever legend of legend of. So whenever you write legend, you automatically you are getting some help. So you can also choose what type of legend you want. So now here I want one case 1 for the first, and the second one is case 2. So now if you see this, so by default it is appeared in this corner, so it is nothing but 1. Now I want to change with the different other values. I will check it. So position number 2, let us go for 2. If I give the 1, it is no change. If I give 2, it is appearing this side. If I give 3, it is coming down, and if I give 4, then coming to this side. If I give -1, then goes out of the plot, so it is going out of. Let us take 0. If I give best fit, it is not going to interfere, so 0. So I am going to give 0. So like this, so it is given that like this we can use the legend where the appropriate position in the plot. Now I am going to discuss about text and gtext commands. The basic command of syntax of text is the text. You have a xy coordinates, the values of xy coordinates, text or string values, and property name like the width of the line, color, and property value, how much value. And let us take this as a example, like where you want to put a text at a particular location. I want a local minimum, a local maximum, and similarly you have you have to define the where coordinate and exactly where you want to put the text name. Similarly, you have a gtext. Gtext is the one you have to put the location, the text, by using the mouse or touchpad in the laptop. So the difference between text and gtext is text is defined with already one xy coordinates and exactly goes to that location, but gtext is the by using the mouse or touchpad you have to click the appropriate position in the plot. So let us see the example and then we will plan it. So here the already plot is there. I want to put the text one. So text I want to put somewhere here. This point I want to put the text value. So let us see text of somewhere at 4, and I want to put this point. Let us take 4 comma somewhere around 6. Y axis is 6, and it is given as 0.1. When you are typing the text, automatically it will give you the help how the format of the text, so you can use properly according to that 0.1. So I have used 0.1 at the location point. So it is at the point of 4 and 6. It is given. Text is appeared here. Similarly, I want to put somewhere 0 and 8. 0 and 8.2. X-axis is 0. Y-axis is 8 and 0.2. So similarly, it is coming like this. So at a particular exactly that location of that. Whereas gtext is different. Gtext is the one you have to use gtext of only just string inside. Local minimum. If I use this, then automatically the lines will highlight where I have to use. So these lines are highlighted. So I want to put the local minimum somewhere here. Local minimum, I will click here. So automatically going. And I want to local maximum. If I want local maximum, if I write here maximum, so I can correspond where the maximum value is, somewhere here, somewhere the maximum. Let us just for example purpose I'm using, so local max. Like this we can use the text and gtext for putting the text in the Matlab plot. So text is just by using a location of x and y coordinate values, but gtext is by using a clicking with the mouse or the touchpad. Now I want to use gtext with properties. So I have already used the gtext with red color. So then I want to use gtext color, red color with this. So I want to use hello with color red and font size is 16. So I'm using here. So let us go somewhere and we can click it here. Yes. So by using gtext or text, we can use the property name and a string and property values. Property name is this and values. So this is the string, or in the text you will have a coordinates and text, and whereas gtext you will have only text or string. Now coming to the access limit. So you want to, if you want to zoom in and zoom out of your plot, or you want to show the particular portion of the plot only to the in your you want to keep that one, so then we use the x limits. So xy limits, the syntax for this one, axis of x minimum x maximum, y minimum y maximum, or you can also represent this as one matrix or array like x lim of the limits of 2 10 and 5 8 like this, and use the axis of x y lim. This is one. Or otherwise you can also individual also use the x lim of this one, y lim of the, and in this one you can use axis of x and represent the xl and yl in this. So like this you can represent the what is you want to show the only portion of this size, or you want to show the 3 to 7 like that. So you can zoom in or zoom out, or you can also do -10 to 15 like that, so it will compress. So if when you want to you want to seek show the clearly your graph, then you use the axis limit. And also sometimes we will also go for what you call the semi axis limit, semi axis control. So semi axis control is like this. I want the positive side I want to keep as it is, but I want to start from the only particular location. So in the x axis 2 to infinity, and for similarly for everything I want for y axis -infinity to plus infinity, and for the second one axis 2 to infinity 8 to infinity. So x axis will show from 2 to infinity and y axis will show from 8 to infinity. So coming to the example, let us see here in this graph, I want to see the my curve from x limit. I can see from x lim axis of I want to show the x is from 2 to 8, 2 comma 8, 2 comma 8, and y is from 4 to 8, y is 4 comma 8. You can use a comma or not, there is no, doesn't matter. So if you use this one, the curve will change. So like this you have zoomed in completely. Or if you want to show the only x axis only for -infinity to 2, just give the as it is, whatever it is there, then you use the s, so it will give the whatever the value is there from the previous it will give. Similarly if I go for the y axis also -infinity, the starting point will come. So this like this you can have a control over the your plot by using axis limits. Next you have a grid on, grid off. So when you want to show the grid on, then all the lines, vertical lines will come. When you want, if you want to don't want to show it, and then grid off it, then it will come like this. And or you can also use a grid, so it will toggle between a grid on and a grid off. Previously if it is grid is there, then it will come the grid on, grid will come. If it is not there, then grid will not, it will come again. So like that, it is toggle between the grid and grid off, grid on and grid off. And similarly box on and box off. So I just come to this one, we'll see this what exactly. If I say grid on, so then it will come as all the lines will coming on the grids. So similarly grid off, if I use, then it will go. Or if I want to use grid only, just grid, then it is toggle between grid. If it's not, grid is not there presently, then it will come grid. If I use again grid, it will, so like this it will toggle. And also box off, box on, box off, if I use box off, then box will go on. So this side of the line is good. You can see one again. Box on means this vertical line will, this line will come here, so box on will coming here. So box on and box off we can use for the proper representation of figures in your documentation. And some other comments also there, the axis equal, axis square, axis normal, just I will explain here. So axis equal means set equal scale for the both axes. So x axis and y axis it will set for the equal. So it is from 1 to 10 means 9, it is 2 to 9. So it is equally sets for the both axes. And similarly axis square, normally whenever you plot it, is generally it comes in the rectangle format. So it will come to that rectangle format to square format. So axis square. And axis type means is the exactly fits to the data. So whatever the range is there, so if you see the previous curve, somewhere go this this place is empty is there. So now I want to fit exactly to the curve. So when I use the fit data, so it is coming to here. Similarly I have axis normal. As whatever the default it is plot was there, it will come to that normal size of the plot. So that is the default size of the plot. So like this we can use all these commands. Let us see, just I will use axis tight. If you see this, so how you can tight, you can see that there is a, so it is exactly fitting that one. Axis normal, if you write, then it will go back to the normal position. So like this you can see you can apply all the title, labels and legend, gtext, text, and the all other formats of the plot for proper representation in your documentation. So thank you for watching this video, and visit our site www.thesis123.com for the class notes, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you like, and send you if you have any queries to info@thesis123.com, and visit our site for free more videos and student project ideas. So finally, don't forget to click the below the video, like, and give the feedback for improvement of for future videos.